This next story is something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. Imagine this. Just imagine. Close your eyes for a second. Ali?
I'm there.
Actually, you should open them.
Okay.
You're out on a tinny all alone when suddenly you're knocked overboard by a speeding boat, leaving you treading water, your vessel spinning uncontrollably. Wow.
As large sharks circle. No, that part's not true. Well, it did happen to our next guest, 73-year-old Peter Karl, who joins us now from Gladstone in Queensland, along with acting Senior Sergeant Brad Fote and the kayakers who helped rescue him. Gentlemen, lovely to talk to all of you this morning. Peter, this sounds terrifying. Just tell us what happened.
Yeah, good morning, Ali, and good morning, Karl. Yeah, well, I suppose there's a lot to tell. It's a bit surreal, really, but I suppose I've got the wound to sort of bring me back to reality. But Sunday morning was something unbelievable, and thanks to these guys behind me, particularly this fella here, saved my life. I was in the water for about 20 minutes in very strong current. The tide was going out, and I wasn't going to make the bank. And all of a sudden I heard this voice saying, "Are you okay, mate?" And I said, "No, not really." He came over to me, I grabbed hold of his kayak, and as I say, the rest is history. But this big bloke beside me saved my boat as well, as you've seen with the vision, and that was unbelievable as well. So yeah, it's been an incredible community event here in Gladstone, that's for sure.
Well, you know what? The cops are tops in Happy Rock, and Brad is no exception. Brad, you have literally leapt from a moving boat into Pete's out-of-control tinny. I mean, you're made of the right stuff.
Yeah. Look, my 8-year-old son is super proud, let's just say that.
Tell us about it.
Look, we once I made sure that Pete was okay, I had to switch focus to the other dangers in the area. It's a well-used waterway, and we can't have an out-of-control boat endangering everyone. So, yeah, just knew a job had to be done. Fortunate enough to be right place, right time. Made the decision to make the jump and successfully got in. So, yeah.
Farah, I mean, Peter, just go back to you talking about treading water there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a long time. Yeah. It's a long time. It's going to be pretty scary.
Well, you know, I'm not a strong swimmer at the best of times, and when your boat is doing donuts beside you, throwing all sorts of amounts of salt water into your face, and you're swallowing half of it, and you're trying to paddle and do on your back and do breaststroke and whatever else to try and get to the bank, and I could see the bank. It was probably about 40 metres away, but you know, you just get to a stage where you go and, you know, one step forward and two steps sideways, and to be honest, I'm a bit of a fighter, and I wasn't going to give up. But you know, when young Andrew came up beside me and he saw the condition I was in, he knew I was in big trouble, I can tell you. So it was a godsend, that's for sure.
And Brad, I know that you're probably used to jumping on drunk people at some of those pubs in Gladstone on a Friday night, but you must be pretty pleased with how it all worked out and what the kayakers did to help out.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, from our point of view, it was an awesome display, just the community coming together. Right from the first O caller was just a fisherman on the bank. The young family that I commandeered their boat, sort of interrupting their fishing trip, to the kayakers, to another young couple that brought Pete back for us. Yeah, great display of the community coming together. So we're all very fortunate here in Gladstone.
Good on you, mate.
I'll tell you what, so much action in a day, isn't it? Yeah.
Could I just say one thing? I think, you know, we all love to go out on the water, well, most of us do here anyway, and we probably take it a bit for granted. And I just say a warning to anybody, particularly if you're going out on your own, as I have been doing in a 4.29 Stacer boat, to make sure you put your lanyard on and your dead man switch. Because if I'd have had that on, I would not have got into that situation. So, you know, that's a warning out there to anybody that goes out on the water. That's something you should do. It just will be a basic fundamental.
I should have had a dead man switch when I went to the Gladstone Hotel a few years ago. That might have pulled me up before Brad jumped on top of me.
We won't talk about that, will we?
And Peter, word is your wife's keen for you to sell the boat now.
Well, she's not a boat lover or water lover anyway, so if I do put it up for sale, I'll have a couple of days to think about it, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of people queuing up to buy it. I might even sign it in a bit of a celebrity boat from Gladstone.
Good on you guys. Well done to everyone involved. Terrific outcome.
Thanks
lovely
thank
stuff.
you very
It's a
much.
great spot.
Thanks, appreciate it.
It's
Yep,
such a
cheers.
popular spot for boating in Gladstone, around Tannum Sands, that area. It's just fabulous, and they're really good people. So good.
And I know
outcome.
we're having a laugh, but he's very lucky to be alive and that boat didn't hurt anyone else too.
Sure is.
So.